Okay guys, so this is a big reading for you. February must be heralding in some sort of change. I know it's not your birthday times or anything, but perhaps the month of February has some sort of planetary alignments in the astrological perspective that will be having an impact on you. When the major arcanas turn up, we know that this is when the universe is propelling the action more than yourself. So this is about events and situations that could take place that you may seemingly think, God, I've got no control over it, or, why did these things happen, or what's this all about? These are keyholes of time, very important, that propel you to another aspect or dimension of your life, including the physical, the spiritual, and the emotional. They're really profound places in time, and when you look back you'll remember certain aspects or certain things that happen as being important, and it looks like this month could well be one of those. So let's start from the beginning with the Hanged Man for now. I'll move that up a little bit so we can see it. We've got kind of quite a lot of grey and black shining through here. The grey, as I always think, is just kind of slows things down and is more thought contemplative or meditative. And black, of course, is the all light into one. So there's something about light in this reading. There's something about light coming, and maybe you're not aware of it yet, so it's going to be infused with things. And these two cards together are quite powerful. So there's big changes afoot, I think. The Hanged Man, we start off here and the beginning of this month, and this is almost the beginning of the year. This is often saying you are at a crossroads in life and wondering which direction to take for whatever reason. And this could be any perspective or paradigm in your life. Often we see this illumination around his head. So quite often, this is where I was thinking maybe the light was coming from. In fact, we see two big glowing radiant lights coming in. I'm convinced that there's going to be some sort of kapow thing happen for you. This is about your spirituality and the thoughts that come into your mind, and you seem to find clarity or vision in solace in your own personal space. No one else can do it for you. No one else can give it to you or teach it. It's you learning it and finding it and igniting with it. So it's a time of often quite immense change at a very deep level. But it can also be that this is a hold-up in procedures. So things go quiet, or the direction that you might think you're going in stops or slows down, and maybe you then go off in a completely different tangent. I do sometimes think with this card health-wise that if anyone's having headaches or eye problems or anything like that, you might need your glasses fixed, or you might get glasses or contact lenses. You may need to have your ears tested. You may need to have massage on your back, neck or shoulders, or if you're getting headaches, you might want to get them checked or release the tension somehow. Massage is a wonderful modality, and you can do a lot of cathartic healing through that. We come here to the Emperor, and this is often called the Aries card. So there could be something about an Aries energy in your reading for this month, or something to do with even the timing of the year. Aries is often associated with April. So this card could be insinuating that some of the stuff that's happening now will go through to April, or be energized or activated in April. It might start now and be finally turned on or confronted, or something happens in April as well. He's also about authority, rules and regulations, and doing things in the correct manner. He could be a new partner coming into your life, and he could be a slightly older man. They can be legal people such as lawyers or accountants that you may be seeing in this month, or you may require their services one way or another. You may go to him for wise counsel. He could tell you things, probably not at this great spiritual level, more at the physical level. He could be a financial planner or advisor. He could just be a friend or relative. It is usually a person, and it is usually a man. So keep your eyes out if you're looking for new love interest. It could be him. We come to this card, sort of roughly the third week of February here, and we see the Death card. And again, I bring your attention to the light in the background, and this light here. There's just this real connection. So something in your life, something old that no longer suits you, often a belief system, or outmoded ways of thinking, or something that you no longer need or is of no longer service to you, will dissipate. It leaves your life. You are walking on out and into the next months. It's a great card to get. I really think the name Death was probably a misnomer. I feel it should be, and I think John Holland calls it something like birth, actually. It is almost like that. You will awaken to something new and powerful in your life, and it's grateful time. Yes, it can be a little bit anxious because when we let go of old things, we're uncertain of what the newness brings in. So we can have a bit of anxiety to do with that. But every ending has a new beginning. Every time a door shuts, another one opens. And that's the most powerful, empowering part of life. Nothing remains the same. It is constantly moving. This universe never stops, neither do we. So this is the really awesome reading. It's full of in-depth learning lessons and growth and knowledge and movement and everything for you. We come to the fourth week and we see the Devil. And there could be something in here for some of you about moving on from relationships, because I see that the overall energy is the Ace of Cups. And we think of the Devil quite often. We see these two people here. And so we think of the Devil as sometimes unbalanced energies within ourselves or our relationships, or the way we deal with life, or how we think about things. Often it's the card of obsession. And you can be obsessed about anything, such as your job, the money, the house, the materialism. How do I look? What is my diet? Am I too fat? Am I too thin? Are you taking too many drugs? Are you doing illegal substances? Is your relationship balanced and harmonized, or is it abusive? Anyone in abusive relationships, this could be the time now that you leave them and move away. You shouldn't be abused in a relationship. There should be harmony, balance, love, nurture, support, joy, happiness. Every single one of us deserves that. And if you're in a relationship with someone, or even yourself, and you're not getting those positives, they need to be balanced. It doesn't sometimes necessarily mean leaving. It may mean restructuring the relationship. That message is the same for anything. It covers off health, wealth, finances, everything. So the message is bring back balance. Don't, get too focused on anything, and don't get too negative about anything either. Bring the light in. Let the light shine. Your overall energy card is a beautiful one. It's love, harmony, spirituality, and it's an offer being brought to you at the heart chakra level, so at the love level. And you may not see it yet, you may not feel it. It may be you even offering love to someone in your life as a support mechanism. But whatever it is, there is love in the reading. So we all come here for love. Love is the profound emotion and energy and vibration that we reside in. And when you have it like that in reading as your overall energy, it's very beautiful. So whether or not it's you giving it, or you're receiving it, be open to it at all levels. So there you are, Librans. Very kapow reading. Let's put these away and get the final energy card out. It's the chakra energy cards this month. I wasn't actually sure that that was what I would be doing, but they just seem to have been determined to get their way into the readings. They weren't going to stop, and I really don't know where I'm going. You can see that. I have no idea. Just moving in. Inner child, playfulness, light-heartedness, innocence and wonder. That is beautiful. That's number 18, which I think is the solar plexus chakra, if I just check that in the book. Let's have a look. It is the solar plexus chakra, and that is the one that gives you the strength in your body. So great strength coming in there. And there's that light and love energy too in the card. So sit back and listen, guys, and I will read for you. Through the gift of play and rekindled innocence, you open yourself to a field of infinite possibilities. With arms and spirit fully extended, a child leaps through a field of flowers, long grass and butterflies. With boundless trust and natural freedom, she thinks not of where she will land, for she knows the soft grass and flowers will meet her at the perfect time, in the perfect way. With arms outstretching to the sky, she reflects the spontaneous flight of butterflies all around her. Or are they mirroring her? And the message of the card: wake up. It's time to be carefree, playful and spontaneous, childlike and trusting, bringing laughter and perhaps a bit of mischief to your world. As adults, we can forget the light-heartedness we once had as children. Life looks and feels so different now, but this card is a reminder to reclaim this part of yourself. Deep inside, you still carry the pure spark of life you came in with. It's hiding in your grown-up body, waiting to come out. There may be aspects of your childhood that need healing or remembering. You may like to write your way through early memories, or even scribe a letter to your own inner child, taking time to listen for a response. Notice what emotions come up as you connect with this aspect of yourself. Notice what feelings may be calling to be expressed or let go, and what wisdom this part of you may wish to share with you now. Now is a good time for you to experience the world through a beginner's mind as the magical place that is. See it with awe, wonder and intrigue. Be open to a world of new opportunities, new perspectives, new knowledge and new experiences. Ask your inner child to lead the way today and see where he or she takes you. Jump in the car or on your bike and go on an adventure somewhere. Play in the sun, build a sandcastle, run around on the grass, draw a picture, tell a joke, bake a cake with a friend, dance around in your room, tell a story in the dark, do a puzzle, build a fort, play a board game with your partner, or best of all, spend time in genuine play with kids. This is sure to bring out the child in you. Think about things that brought you happiness as a child. Often they are the simple pleasures of life. Include a little of this into your world again. As the child in you knows so well to do, laugh and have fun because it feels good. What a lovely way to finish off your reading. Look how much yellow and sun there is there, and that's that feeling of the light coming in. And I talked earlier about the light, and in that part of this reading when it said this is the world of new opportunities, new perspectives, new knowledge and new experiences, you had so much of that in your reading. Lovely, lovely connection, Libra. And as I say, I think this is the beginning of a new journey. So embrace it and enjoy it. Congratulations and have a wonderful February.